Hello and welcome to Vikram Loves to Freelance. In this particular video, I'm essentially showcasing myself as a writer who can write on so many eco-friendly or environment-friendly related topics. Now, as you know, all of you would easily understand and agree with what I have to say. Environment friendliness and consciousness about it is something which is red hot at this point in time. Now, if you look at the links in the description and if you please go ahead and click on them, you will see that I've actually written on so many environment related and say eco-friendly related topics. In fact, the links in question, they are to do with a site called EcoFriendly Emporium, where we had delegates from around the world who actually wrote on the topic of eco-friendliness or certain environment related topics. I picked up topics like being an Indian. I wrote about India-centric issues, things like say carbon dioxide emissions. They are on the rise, and the relationship between say feminism and the green movement, and different things, the way say the forests or trees are being felled. These kind of things which are not just something jingoistic which people are talking about, so I also need to write, but at some level, in fact, in so many ways, they have a direct impact on our lives. So if the greenery around us, we continue to do away with it, where will we have that oxygen to breathe? These are some really serious issues which need to be thought about. And continuing with the online platform in particular, what I would say is that when it comes to say eco-friendly items, they are extremely popular and they sell very well. At the same time, you need excellent copy, you need very good product descriptions to go along with those eco-friendly items. It could be just about anything. It could be something say as relatively mundane as say recycled paper, onto say more exquisite items which are again in some ways at least they are eco-friendly. Often you have electrical items also which are somewhat you can say in some way or the other environment friendly. Maybe they have parts inside them which have been recycled. So there are so many different elements in terms of eco-friendliness, environment friendliness, which is all very red hot, and people are actually very much very keen, very enthusiastic, very excited about these kind of products. And therefore when it comes to say textual content on the internet pertaining to eco-friendliness and environment friendly say items or products, or just about any topic which is to do with eco-friendliness, you need good quality content, and that is where I feel I fit in. And that being the case, I would really urge you in so many ways that if ever you need any content along those lines, please feel free to get in touch with me. I'm sure I am a very suitable candidate for any kind of textual content which needs to be developed from an eco-friendly perspective. So whether you're looking at say an article on eco-friendliness, whether you're looking say at a research paper, a white paper, or dissertation or thesis, or just about anything at all which is pertaining to the environment, you can feel free to get in touch with me. That is my Skype ID. You can actually you can ping me on Skype. You can even have a conversation with me on Skype, and that is my email ID. You can feel free to write to me directly. So feel free to use whatever communication avenue which is suitable to you, and I'm sure that I'll be able to deliver the goods for you. I'm from India, I'm from the Indian subcontinent, but please don't presume and assume that I'm a cheapskate, which I'm not. I refuse to work at these horrible pay scales which I typically see on a lot of the freelance sites. I'm here to make a living. I'm here to make a living by providing you quality work. That doesn't mean that I'm just here to deliver work at any pay. I'm not ready for that. I'm not here for charity. I'm here to make a living. That is my foremost and primary aim. In that process, I would like to deliver quality work which fulfills your requirements, and at the same time, say if it's able to generate an awareness about eco-friendliness or environment friendliness on a large scale, on a global scale, that's great. But at the same time, my goal with regard to making a livelihood for myself, doing what I like to do, what I can do, what I have the skills for, that is most important. So that nobody can take it from me. So as long as you're able and willing to pay me what I can consider like, you know, good pay, I can definitely deliver in terms of the work which you need. So again, please feel free to get in touch with me. Cheers.